Welcome to In Depth with Academia, the podcast where we dive deep into the world of scholarly research and explore the intriguing insights shared by some of the brightest minds in the field. I'm Richard Price, CEO of academia.edu, and I'm thrilled to be your guide today as we navigate through a fascinating academic paper authored by the brilliant Lisa Taylor Austin. So, let's just jump right in, shall we? Today's discussion focuses on a paper that explores the role of a gang expert in court. Doesn't that already sound intriguing? Now, the core question here revolves around the significance of gang experts in the judicial process, an area that's not just complex, but often shrouded in misconceptions and controversy. Why is this topic so significant, you ask? Gangs are like this living, breathing organism, constantly evolving. Criminal street gangs, with their dynamic nature and regional differences, present a complex challenge for the legal system. Now, imagine trying to unravel the intricacies of these groups without expert guidance. It's like diving into uncharted waters without a compass, so this is where the gang expert steps in. The paper by Lisa Taylor Austin emphasizes how crucial it is for these experts to maintain neutrality while offering invaluable insights. Gang experts don't serve the interests of the prosecution or the defense. They are, in essence, the neutral ground, rendering opinions solely on the evidence presented. What's really interesting is that there's not even a unanimous consensus on what constitutes a gang. Different experts have unique definitions, which complicate things further. We see influences from celebrated sociologists and criminologists, people like Curry and Decker, Ebsen, Klein, and others, each proposing their criteria for what makes a group a gang. Lisa's paper highlights that ensuring a fair trial where every individual, regardless of their background or alleged affiliations, receives an equitable assessment is a constitutional right, and it's the gang expert's responsibility to contribute to this fairness by elucidating the jury about the regional nuances and changing facets of gang culture. Imagine the difference this understanding can make in a courtroom setting, where sometimes what's at stake is as grave as the death penalty or life imprisonment without parole. That's pretty substantial. Speaking of substantial, this paper offers several key findings that demystify the gang expert's role. One tangent talks about the idea of turf, which can be physical territory. Criminal enterprises are also discussed. The paper emphasizes how experts must articulate complex ideas like turf, culture, slang, and graffiti, deciphering to a jury in a way that's accessible and comprehensible. Turf, as defined by Spell and others, may include territory, illegal enterprises, or even both, setting the stage for experts to paint a vivid picture of gang dynamics for legal proceedings. The intricacies of gangs are far more intense and tangled. In fact, experts like Walter Miller have suggested that gangs have identifiable leadership structures and internal organization, often claiming turf and engaging in illegal behaviors. Phew, that's a mouthful, right? Whereas Julie Gardner's perspective brings another layer of understanding, describing gangs as groups of young people claiming a territory, meeting regularly, and having recognizable leadership. And the overarching commonality here is this notion of organization and identity, which experts have to decode for the courtroom. So when it comes to courtroom dynamics, these neutral experts sift through data, interpret slang or gang symbols, and present these insights, allowing jurors to grasp the implications involved rather than just relying on stereotypes perpetuated by, say, media sound bites. This conversation extends beyond academic interest, doesn't it? For listeners, the implications are huge. Imagine understanding how expert testimonies keep trials fair, safeguarding justice in potentially life-altering cases. That's palpable impact, knowledge at its most potent. This paper underscores the significance of an unbiased, methodical approach, hinting that academia feeds real-world justice in tangible ways, not to mention the process for qualifying someone as an expert is rigorous. Courts need to review credentials, and, well, that ensures only those with the utmost integrity and expertise take on such a pivotal role. Can you imagine the weight of that responsibility on someone's shoulders? So what's our takeaway from all of this? Stay curious. The world of academia and research aims to broaden our horizons and challenge our assumptions. Authors like Lisa Taylor Austin remind us that in the labyrinth of legal systems and societal challenges, expert voices are crucial guiding stars, not definitive truths, mind you, but insightful lenses through which we can critically view and navigate issues impacting lives daily. But doesn't it feel enriching to delve into such impactful research, knowing that behind every courtroom drama, and there's a layer of scholarly analysis helping justice find its day? I think that's about all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the heart of academia. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep into the amazing world of research. This has been In Depth with Academia, and I am Richard Price, signing off. Until next time, stay curious. Welcome to In Depth with Academia, the podcast where we dive deep into the world of